All right, everybody. So here's our unit review. Okay, so the first thing, again, we want a GCF with this first one because we're going to factor. Because remember, it says factor, so we're not going to look for the answer. So it's going to be 5x. This one's going to be 5x. This one's going to be, now if you notice, they all have 5, right? So all I can circle is a 5. So I'm going to do 5 times 6. Okay, that's 30. Then there's an x. So now I'm going to circle, they all have a 5 and an x. Okay, so I'll put 5x here. Okay, on this first one, we just had x squared. We have two x's, so x squared. Then follow the signs. It says plus and minus, so plus here, minus here. Okay, the next one is just we still have a 5 and an x. Okay, and here we only have a 6. Okay, now I have this, and I want to do the box. So I do x squared, first number, then last number. Okay, multiply these two. That's minus 6. Okay, so two numbers that will multiply to minus 6, but also add up to plus 5. It's either 6 and 1 or 3 and 2. Okay, so this is minus, so that means one of these has to be at least a minus. If I make that minus, or the 3 minus, that's not going to work because it won't give me 5. But if I make the 1 minus, 6 minus 1 is 5. So it's 6x minus 1x. So x times minus 1, x times 6. Okay, so now don't forget to put the x here. Okay, do not forget that. So we put x plus 6 and x minus 1. Okay, and there's your answer. Remember, when we factor, we just stop here. We don't do this. Don't do x equals 0 and minus 6 and 1. We don't do this. Not here. Okay, when we get down to this one where it says find x, that's when we do that. Okay, all right, so now this one. Okay, again, GCF because they both have x. Okay, so I know this has a 3. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if this just has 3, well, then the only number I can circle is a 3. So then I have to say 3 times what is 48? 16. Okay, then I have 3 x's. So I have 1, 3, and 3 x's are the same. Okay, so now I put 3x in the front. Okay, so I only have 2 x's left. So x squared goes here. And then I only have 16 left. But remember, it's minus here in the middle, so minus goes first. Okay, now I'm done with the 3x, but here I could factor this. Okay, and I'm going to use this shortcut. Okay, I notice that I have two numbers with a minus in the middle or 0 in the middle. So this x squared is just x, and 16, well, that's 4 times 4. So 4 goes here, and don't forget it's minus and plus or plus minus. Okay, and that's it. You stop there. Okay, so that's factoring. Okay, so down here, you're not going to need to do this. We don't need to complete the square. We're just going to do factor and quadratic formula. So we use this problem. Okay, we're going to find x. So at the end of this one, I need to find what's the answer. Okay, what is x equal to? Okay, so now factor, we want to try the box. So box, first number, okay, then the last number. Okay, again, multiply these two and I get minus 24. And what I want to do is list all the different numbers that can multiply to 24. 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. But then only one of these is going to add up to minus 2. Well, 1 and 24 is not 2, 2 and 12 is not 2, 3 and 8 is not 2, but 6 and 4 is. And that's minus 2, so that means the bigger number has to be 2, the minus 6. Okay, so we'll put minus 6x, 4x, okay, x times 4 is 4x, x times minus 6, 6x. So then x plus 4, x minus 4, okay, equals y or 0, it doesn't matter. Okay, so then remember x is a liar. So this is x plus 4, so the answer is minus 4. This is x minus 6, so the answer is plus 6. Okay, so now again, we're going to do the same equation here. So it has to be the same answer. It can't be different. Okay, so it better end up being 6 and 4. Okay, if it's not, then we did something wrong. Okay, so now first we need to find A, B, and C. So A is 1, B is minus 2, C is minus 24. Okay, then we're going to use the formula. Minus B plus and minus square root of B squared minus 4 times AC over 2 times A. Okay, so we're just going to plug in the B, the A, and the C. So right here, minus. Okay.
Daddy, that one.
Okay, so minus 2 goes here. Sorry, my kids are asking for candy. All right, so square root, and I put a b there, so I put parentheses, -2 squared, -4 times, there's a, so a is 1, times c, and c is -24. Okay, over 2 times
Daddy,
1. Okay.